Hello, welcome back. We are way back here by the North Basswood. You can see how tall the grass is back here. I just drove myself out here. I need to get out here with the brush hog and cut this all down at some point. It's just been so wet that I haven't been able to get back here. I did want to come back here to see what's on the camera here and see if it's dead. So let's see what that looks like. I just kind of pulled right up to it here because I don't want to get out in that thick grass. Probably get ticks all over me. I did spray myself with spray because I don't want to get stuff all over me. Battery life is good. It's got 500 photos on it, it says, guys. 500 videos, I guess I would say. We're going to take this card with us. I don't know what it's going to have on it. I'm going to replace it with a new one. Let's get the new card in here. We'll go ahead and make sure this card is empty. Go in the menu. Go say delete all. Okay. It'll delete everything on it. Looks like the date and times, everything's okay. So we're going to go back to the menu. Looks like it's ready to go. Okay, we're going to put it right back here. The black flies out here are crazy. Usually it's the mosquitoes. Usually it's the mosquitoes out here. This time it's the black flies. They're everywhere. Let's drive over there and we'll talk about what I want to do over there. So over here at the deer stand, you guys know I put this feeder up here before. Looks like more bears are even trying to been tearing into it just to make sure there's no more food in it, looks like. But it obviously wasn't working. The bears were tearing it up. And so I stopped putting feed in that. And then I just saw in a news release, press release from the DNR that I can't even feed deer right now anymore. They've changed the rules for the area because they have CWD they found, I think, in one of the up in Grand Rapids, which is north of me, and 2 wild deer. And so they're trying to prevent the spread of CWD, which is chronic wasting disease, in the deer population, the wild deer population. So because of that, what they do is they put deer feeding bans in place and attractants in place so you can't feed them, hoping that doesn't attract any of the deer here that might have a disease on them. I honestly don't know how well it works, but I'm going to go ahead and take this down anyway since I can't do that now. I said don't be feeding the deer. So we're going to take this down real quick, and then we will go stop by one of my other trail cameras and pull the card off of that. We already got the card off of that one, and we'll go pull down my other feeder bucket too that's out there since, you know, I can't have them out there. And we'll see what's on those cards. If there's anything exciting on the cards, I'll put them in the video here as usual. But my main goal is to get this taken down and get the other one taken down so I'm in compliance with the DNR. Don't want to get in trouble. Don't want to lose my hunting license. That would be really, really bad. So. And it's also another good reason why we put that food plot out there at the other spot. And I'll show you that food plot on the way back out. It's starting to grow in a little bit. So, you know, that's a good thing. We've got the food plot there instead. So we don't necessarily have to feed them with this because we've got the natural food source in the ground growing. And that's perfectly fine. The DNR does not mind you putting out a food plot for the deer. That's not really considered feeding them per se, like out of a feeder like this, you know, throwing corn out. So we're going to take this down real quick. Shouldn't take me but a few minutes here. And we'll go grab that other feeder and the rest of the cards. And it's just on a cleat here is where I hung this up, so should be super easy to take off. And that's even if we can get it to come down because it doesn't have hardly any weight in it. There it's going. There's my rope all the way down. Just going to unhook it off of here. And that's all there is to it. And then we will take this back with us. So that was simple enough. Take that down off of there. Came from up there. I'll leave the pulley for now. I'll have to come back at her some other time to take that down. Maybe when there's not so many black flies around. I hear birds around me screeching. I don't know if it's an eagle or something else. If you guys can hear that, it might even be an owl. There's a big mound of ants here, ant mound. I don't think I got any of them on me though. I think I'm all right. I don't know what that is making a noise. Some kind of bird. But this is the North Basswoods. Let's go down and go back and get my cards out of the other camera on the way back, and get that other feeder barrel taken out, so we're not so we're in compliance, not breaking the law. Don't want to get in trouble. I'll take you back, guys, through some of this thick grass. You can see how thick it is. Definitely need to get back here with the brush hog at some point and cut all this down before deer season starts, obviously. But I just think in general, I think cutting the grass down helps, because then you can see more of what's on the cameras. All right, let's make our way back. You can see how tall this grass is. It's almost up to the camera lens. It's probably a good 4 feet, 5 feet tall. I'm gonna try and follow the same path I came in on. If I can find it, here it is. Here's the path I came in on, so we'll follow that back. Right, here's one of the other cameras. Looks like some prints there, maybe those deer prints it looks like there. I got to take this up too, because that would be considered an attractant, that salt lick. But there's the stand we shot the bear out of. That way, going that direction. Didn't get a bear permit this year, so there will be no bear hunting. But we're going to put that back in here, take it with us. We'll see what's on this camera. Take that card with us as well. It's been a couple of weeks since I've been out here and checked these cameras, that one and the one over by the basswood, so we'll see what's on them. So let's see what's in this. Let's get the camera off of it, the card out of it. See if it's got any power on it. It's still got power. It's got 40% left, so I'll leave the batteries in there for now. And it's got 500 videos on it, it says. So who knows what that is. A lot of it could be just, you know, the wind blowing the grass in the wind. So that's another reason I like to cut down the grass when it's in front of these cameras, because just the waving of the grass going back and forth will trigger them sometimes. Let's go ahead and pick this up, take it back with us. All right, let's go to the food plot and pull the cards off of those cameras, and let's see how the food plot's doing. The fact that I got to take in these feeders like this, I'm glad I got the food plot planted, because it's kind of replacing what the feeder was doing for me. Here we are back over where that other feeder's at. So we're going to take that down real quick. There's the food plot over there. We'll go look at that in a minute too. We're going to see if there's anything on this camera. Pull the card off of that. So we'll pull the card off of that, take that feeder down, and then we'll check out the food plot over here. This looks like it's coming in, so that's awesome. Just going to go here and drop it down, and it's off. So we'll take this back with us too. All right, so we got both those feeders. Let's go check out the food plot over there, and I'll pull those other videos off that last one, and anything exciting I'll put it at the end here. So here's the food plot. You can see this is all coming in really, really nicely. There's all that clover, turnips, brassicas, and this tall stuff here is just the regular grass out here in the fields. It's obviously growing back in too, because I didn't spray it before I did this. If I sprayed it before I did it, I would take care of those and would get them out of the way. It would make it better, but I don't know. It's just another step in the process you'd have to do to spray it to keep all that down. You can see the two apple trees are here. I don't see any. I'm gonna go ahead and walk on this here. I don't see any apples on them, so they're not going to make any apples this year. That's okay. I don't necessarily need them to make apples for me right away. As long as they're growing and staying healthy. That one looks pretty ravaged by the army worms. Still got some leaves on it though, so hopefully it will survive. We'll have to see. I probably should have sprayed it this year, but I didn't. So we'll see how it does. I mean, it's not going to grow too much more this year, but we'll see if it comes back next year. And then I'll tell me whether or not I should have sprayed it with, I think they say use 7 dust on them. But yeah, the food plot out here is looking awesome. All right, we're going to grab the videos off that last camera. And like I said, I'll put them in here for anything that's exciting. Otherwise, I want to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like this video. Give me some comments on the video. The more comments I get, it helps push the video out to more people. So that's one thing, I just don't get a whole lot of comments on my videos. So I don't know if I'm doing good or bad, I guess. But yeah, give me some comments and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We'd love to have you. And we will see you guys on the next one.